Jaret Goes to the Movies is a free podcast made possible by Rich's lack of a social life, as well as our amazing supporters. For as little as $1 a month, you can access tons of extra content each week. Visit JaretGoesToTheMovies.com and click Support Us. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Reddick. And this is a podcast. Jaret Goes to the Movies. Hopefully you have seen or heard one of my many musical endeavors. And if you have, then you know how much I love movies. This is movie commentary with no movie knowledge. This podcast is me and my friend Rich talking about movies that we like. But my name's on it because I'm famous. This is Jaret Goes to the Movies. Still. Okay, we're starting now.
Hello, I'm White Goodman, owner, operator, and founder of Globo Gym America Corp. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be stuck with what you got. Hey, Rory, looking good. Here at Globo Gym, we understand that ugliness and fatness are genetic disorders, much like baldness or necrophilia. And it's only your fault if you don't hate yourself enough to do something about it. And that's where we come in. Globo Gym employs a highly trained, quasi-cultural staff of personal alteration specialists. And with our competitively priced on-site cosmetic surgery, we can turn that Frankenstein you see in the mirror every morning into a Frankenfine. Of course, you'll still be you in a legal sense, but think of it as a thinner, more attractive, better you than you could ever become without us. How do I know? Well, I'm not only the founder of Globo Gym, I'm also a client.
Oh, man. Hi, guys. It's me, Jaret.
Hi, Jaret.
This is it's a podcast, guys. This is cool, this thing you did.
Thanks.
I like this thing. Wait, go back to my screen. Look at this deal that he did. That's super cool.
Yeah. I was going to put, Jaret, here's when you start talking.
Right.
And then I decided to just put the logo instead.
Oh, I like that. That's good, though. Hey, guys, it's me, Jaret. Happy New Year. Welcome to Jaret Goes to the Movies, episode number 105.
Holy
crap.
That's a shitload of fucking
It is a shit
stuff.
It's a lot.
How many hours have you spent on this? I mean, it's got to be crazy.
I don't want to think about it. Let's not dwell on such things.
No, I don't know. It kept you out of trouble. You know, it kept you out of jail.
Off the streets.
Only
Every minute I'm editing, I'm not spending money on something.
since we started doing this, only one person almost got arrested from your house.
From my house.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Well, I did break John's arm and...
Who almost got arrested from your house?
Oh, remember the party night and the missing girl and then
the girl
Arrested
was
from the house. She
missing.
went
I know,
walking all bloody.
but the
through
guy
the-
got questioned because she didn't know what happened and he
'cause she
dropped
was
her
all
off
talking
and
about rape and shit.
it was okay.
It was
Well, I
crazy.
was gonna go a little bit more of a softer intro into 2018.
Fingering?
But
What are you talking about?
Oh God!
It's so funny because I Jesus Christ, I've just been thinking about that so much lately. Just like what my mind was like when I was, 13, 14, 15, and just like
Fingering?
why was that such a big deal?
I don't know.
It seemed like such a big deal then, and now it's
It was a huge deal. Because
Yeah.
you weren't allowed to put your pee-pee in there, but...
no, you couldn't put your
stick
TT in.
Stick a finger in there, and that's fair game.
With me, as always, is Rich.
Hello.
There he is over there. Man, we're having a great time already. I'm glad to be back. I really did miss you guys. We're starting off 2018. You're starting off 2018 fucking single, ready to roll. It's our
Have
first.
we made that official? I don't know if that made the podcast yet.
Well, it made that you guys broke up, but let's
No,
be
it
honest.
didn't make the podcast. It made the outtakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, only you have control over that.
Okay, everyone.
He's
the Russian
single.
and I have broken up.
Right.
We're friends. Everything's fine. It
That's
was
cool.
mutual. You know,
Right.
as much as mutual can be, I guess.
Right. But here's the thing. You guys you broke up, and you kind of surprised us with that one. You did the thing.
It had happened before. I just didn't. There wasn't like a good time to bring it up or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, it was a weird thing.
Yeah.
We did a PG-13 episode.
Because I think it had been a couple of episodes. We just had other stuff going on. We had the guest for the Star Wars, and it was like...
Well, you did the thing where you go, I got to talk to you about some stuff. And then, like, in one fell swoop, I find out that you and the Russian broke up, and your son that hasn't spoken to you in a few years now lives with you.
lives with me.
Yeah.
We're all good.
So
He almost came tonight, but he had his girlfriend's cat died. He was like, "Oh, I guess I need to go over there and be there for her."
Yeah, that's probably a smart
He was
move.
so mad that he couldn't come out and hang out with us tonight, though.
Yeah.
No, we're getting on great. It's awesome. You know, what I had hoped would always happen happened. It just took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Okay. What was that?
Well, you know, when you get old enough and you start appreciating your dad.
Yeah. Oh, we're on that. I got it. All right. I thought you were
that
talking.
happened with me. Like, my dad and I butted heads for the longest time, and then at some point I just went like, God damn, he's smart.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I was all bitching about the whole time.
And you feel like that's what's going on now?
That's exactly what's going on right now.
And you guys have talked about that.
Yeah. And my ex-wife,
Which one?
the first one, fucking apologized
Right.
for all the shit that she put me through. We've made up. Everything's fine.
Did she listen to the podcast?
No, she didn't. I don't think so. Probably not.
That's good.
Which one?
The first one. But yeah, we're like very friendly now. We talk about the kids constantly. It's all good. Everything's good.
That's great, Rich.
It is great.
It is cool.
great.
It's cool.
Again,
the biggest thing out of all this,
yeah.
I'm glad that you and the Russian ended things and on good terms, and I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, totally fine. Yeah.
I know you're going to say that, but I'm glad you're good. It's awesome to fucking just, you know, again, the girls and I had a show, not your girlfriends and I had a show, and literally maybe the fucking coldest weather.
Holy shit,
ever.
it was cold.
And it was cool to see Christian there.
It was so cold you couldn't stay at the front of the stage for very long. You had to go back, warm up, and then come back out because it was outside.
Yeah, it was so cold that my jokes were like freezing as they would come out of my mouth.
Was it cold up there?
Yeah, it was. Like first two songs,
Jesus.
my hands like were frozen. And then adrenaline kicks in and you don't feel that anymore. You know?
Because Liv was kicking ass on the guitar, so I was like, you don't really have an excuse.
She practiced and I'm not as good as her. But she's awesome. She practiced in gloves, in these fingerless gloves, and that's how they are, man. It's fucking crazy. But
they kicked ass. They were.
But you
good.
brought Christian out there, and it was cool to see him. I had never met him. Casey hadn't seen him since he was a little kid. And, anyway, I'm glad
since she was a little kid
that things are
teenager.
Yeah, or that both of them were little kids. But is that what I see what you're saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think everyone would agree that we're super happy that you're happy.
Yeah,
and this is going great. And
it was weird. It happened on the same day. We broke up, and an hour later, all the stuff with my son and my ex went down.
Why do you feel like the stuff with your son and your ex happened at the same time?
It was related.
It was.
Yeah, it was definitely related.
It was a communication that maybe they had.
I don't want to get into on here why.
No, understood, but I was going to just
there was
go
some other stuff on her side.
Got it. It was a communication that they had within themselves that maybe
they
led
didn't communicate about it. It was just stuff that was going on their side of the fence.
Got it.
That facilitated
that both of them though would reach out to you without discussing that within each other.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, good, dude. You know what that means? You're a fucking rock.
Let's just say that there is an appreciation of me.
You're a good person. Yeah. You know what? And here's the thing. I want to make this super clear. I don't say this very much, but I give you a lot of shit because you're a fucking dick.
Right.
But I love you, and I think you're a really good person, and I do value our friendship. I can't say any of that shit to you, though, ever, because
I don't want you to. That's
yeah, I know. You fucking...
I would not respond well to
you
that.
come back with that with LOL, you know what I mean? Which, to me, is now the new K, you know? But anyway, I'm glad you're all right. Happy New
all
Year.
good.
And my wife, Casey, is here. We've had quite an adventure.
Yeah. And yes, I'm back on Tinder, everyone. They're all
Yeah,
putting
I
on
knew it. So that's what I was
really
going
not.
to
They're putting it in.
That's what I was going to
It's
say
in the chat
earlier.
room.
Play the song.
I wish I could. That was what I was going to say earlier, though, is that that's what everybody wants to know is that can we recycle the song maybe? How was the feedback on my...
I'll get on there if you want to.
How was the feedback on my song about what the Star Wars thing? Did I get any good feedback on that?
It didn't make the podcast because it wasn't a good recording and I had to cut stuff. It's on the outtakes.
Okay. I don't give two shits about the outtakes. I told you I would redo that and make it better and that I wanted it on the fucking podcast.
You literally did not say you
did.
wanted it on the podcast. You said
that.
Do you want me to redo it? I said whatever you want to do.
Oh, I'm so bummed out.
I'm still here. Hi, guys.
I'm so fucking bummed out. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna recycle
I had to cut
that
out
shit.
so much stuff.
I don't care though. That's
Go
the thing.
redo it.
You should
redo it so it's good quality.
Don't
redo it so it's good quality.
Don't edit out my bits. Edit out your stupid fucking shit.
I don't have anything to edit out.
My wife Casey is here.
Hi.
Already frustrated with us here in 2018. You know. Anyway, I did a really good fucking song. I'll just, you know what we'll do?
It was a great song
I will
with a terrible quality.
No, it wasn't. God damn it.
It fucking popped every 5 seconds.
Yeah, there was a bit of a chord issue that we had.
Send me the lyrics. I'll redo the guitar and I'll post it.
I don't need you to redo the guitar. I'll do my own shit.
Okay.
But you're gonna do a lyric video for it?
No, I'm just saying.
Will
if
you do
you
the
send me the
lyric?
lyrics, I'll put guitar underneath it.
Why do I need you to do that?
Oh, if
Because you won't get around to doing the guitar.
Why do I need guitar under the
You
lyrics?
won't get around to it. Is all I'm saying. You're too
Rich,
busy to do it.
If you want, I'll sing it and you can do the guitar part.
No, I've got this. I'll fucking
Fuck
handle
it.
this
I'll
shit
just sing
myself.
it and do the guitar.
That's
Just-
fine.
I'll sing to myself.
Put some more shit out there that nobody wants to hear.
Speaking of shit nobody wants to hear.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about us right now.
Yeah.
I think we.
That was a good joke.
I do feel I've turned him into me. It's like a Republican me. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's terrifying.
It's like
Nobody knows what to do.
It's a sign of the end times.
Casey and I just got back from Disney. We were in Florida
I
for a
didn't know
bit.
you guys were going to Disney
Dude,
World.
it was a whole thing. We had it planned for a long time, and
You went with the Dolly Rots?
we did. So we went down. We spent New Year's Eve with
They
the
live
Dolly
in
Rots.
Orlando, right?
They live in Tampa. So we
That's
flew
what I
to
said.
Orlando. We rented a car. We did New Year's Eve, New Year's Day with them. We drove on to Tampa, went to Disney. They came in. We got like a 4-bedroom house. We had a blast, but it was fucking cold. And
Do
just-
they listen to the podcast? I feel like they don't.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
They're like me.
They're busy? Too busy to do it?
They're like me. They don't listen. Kelly and I talk about this all the time. It's like they'll send me their new record or whatever, and I don't listen to it. And then
If I had a friend that I
Yeah.
was really close to,
Right.
and they had a podcast, I would fucking listen to their
you
goddamn
say that,
podcast.
but I mean
I
they're
would
busy.
listen to their
But
podcast.
I don't even like really listen to our podcast.
I don't either. I don't listen to our podcast. I have a bunch
I
of
have
friends
a
with
friend
podcasts.
who has a podcast, and I listen to it.
I have a bunch of friends with
name
podcasts,
is
and I
Jaret
don't
Reddick.
listen to them. Anyway, we had a great trip. We ended up having to drive back, and that's a whole nother story. I think I'm gonna do a.
Why don't you tell that story? Because that's great.
We'll tell it later because I don't want to.
You showed up late at the airport. They didn't have any flights for you because you missed your flight, so you drove back. You pulled a Steve Martin.
No, we weren't late to the airport. We
No,
showed up.
it was just
It was insane.
up.
Orlando was just fucking insane. They just don't. I mean, they were canceling flights all down the coast. Washington D.C. had been canceling flights for days, and it was just like we got there, and
I think people were flying into
it was fucking.
Florida to get other places.
Yeah, it was
and
crazy.
It was nuts.
I've never. I've been doing this a really long time. I've got a 1,600,000 miles on American right now, and I've never seen an airport like this. It looked like fucking Armageddon. It really did. It was fucking crazy. Like the security came back. It was crazy. Anyway, we missed our flight. We rented an SUV because our daughter turns 15 on Sunday, and she wanted to make sure that she was home for her birthday. So we fucking did it. We drove it in 18 hours, and good team. Good team, me and Casey.
You made her drive?
She drove.
I've
for
never
like,
had a woman drive for me.
no,
Ever.
I drove for. I drove. We had
I
some
suck
lunch.
it up. I do the whole drive by myself.
Yeah.
It sucks balls, but that's what a man is supposed to do.
No, that's a
I
man that
get
wants
it.
to fucking fall asleep and run you off the fucking road
No,
and kill
I've never
everybody.
fell asleep driving ever.
Yeah, she drove. She drove for like 3 hours after lunch, and then I drove a little bit more, and then she drove like an hour after dinner, and then we did it. You know, as a team. It was great. Everybody slept the whole fucking way. And
Yeah, plus we were running on like 4 hours of sleep because we were expecting to get on an airplane and get home by 11
yeah, so we
a.m.,
stayed up drinking the night
not
before.
driving
which is the whole
until
thing.
fucking 4 a.m.
There's the tidbit.
Right. Why is that a tidbit? We didn't.
It's important information.
We didn't miss the flight. We
I'm
were
just
there
saying.
an hour and a half early, but it just wasn't enough.
I'm
just fucking crazy. So, boy, I mean, I can't understand why he's single. It's so weird. Will is here. Will is such a breath of fresh air. And just when you walked in, it was just so glorious. We had the room all lit up for Will. Silent Sean 316 is here. Silent Sean 316 has done some fixing of some shit. He has made it to where during the 5 questions, you can now hear everybody. So that's a whole thing that we've got going on.
Which no one cares about except for the people that are on Skype, but it makes it for a better experience.
No, it'll be better when you edit the show because they'll be able to hear what you guys say.
It won't matter.
Oh, they could hear it anyway.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. Nobody fucking cares. Happy 2018. I'm super excited about everything that's going on. There's tons of shit happening. I'll be in the UK soon with Bowling for Soup. Biggest tour ever. Aquabats, Army of Freshmen on that. This is called Jaret Goes to the Movies. This is a Tim Toole and Matt Cardosi production. Our new supporters include Big Chris Whitehead. He upped his support from $20 to $50, and you'll actually get to hear him on this episode doing his first 5 questions ever. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Black magic.
I'm excited to hear him. All of our executive producers come from our Patreon page. If you haven't caught on yet, Patreon is freaking awesome. You can support creators and help them to continue to create shit. I support 4 or 5 podcasts that I listen to, and for just a few bucks a month, you can get a bunch of extra content. Our executive producers do include Tim Toole and Matt Cardosi, our corporate VPs. Also, David Murray, who I just got to see at a Bowling for Soup show a couple of weeks ago. He's looking good. Ashley C., Sheila Ray Wonder, Wendy Croft, David Dooley, Diane Small, Big Chris Whitehead, Lucy Murray, Rodon James, Eddie Weiss, Lisa Wenzel, Sean Umbeck, Joel Robinson, Nigel Watson, Greg Pascal, Chris Holt, Tyler McCullough, Mark Ryan.
Oh.
Sweethurst. Wait, hold on. Not yet, Jaret. Sweethurst, Josh Millman, Jason Randall. Katie Morgan, Jared Spear, Mike Breton, Shawnee Griffiths, Chris Jacobs, God damn it, what is happening to me?
What the fuck?
Chris Jacobs, Daniel Cotton, Brian Dunning, Wayne Bullard, Paul Bames, and Amy Pittsinger, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a brand new movie discussion page on Facebook. Rich, he asked us all if we thought that we should have a or a group.
I don't know why, but I've been fighting that for the longest time. Like, I knew that we could do it, but I was like, should we do that? We have a page.
It's a weird thing.
It is going to take away from the page. But if I had known the engagement that it would get on the first day,
well, and that's
I probably
the
would
thing.
have done it a long time ago.
That's the thing. Is like it. There's such a difference between a page and a group. A page is where we will post our stuff, people can talk about it or whatever, but in the group, they can talk amongst themselves about other things, and they do their own posts, and it's been awesome.
It's not like they can't post to the page, but I understand it's different.
I think the algorithm, though, I think they see it more if it's posted.
But I think one of the differences is I made it a closed group, so they can go and talk on there, and it doesn't bother all of their friends.
Right.
When they talk on there, so they can post all that stuff and their friends don't see it. Only the people that they feel like are going to appreciate are going to see it. And I think that might drive engagement.
Yeah, it's a discussion.
I'm not sure. But anyway,
it's super cool.
It's going
It's
gangbusters.
been awesome.
Right?
I will say this, that the first time I saw that you had called it movie discussion powered by Jaret Goes to the Movies, I'm just like, the fuck is he doing? I really did. I'm just being honest. And I told you this. I was like, why the fuck wouldn't you just call it Jaret Goes to the Movies? And yada, yada. But it was so smart, because the thing is that we understand that not everybody sees every movie that we do.
I wanted people that don't know anything about us to go, oh, here's a movie discussion group on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I like talking about movies.
Right.
I want to talk about movies with other people to want to join the group and literally have no idea who the fuck Jaret Goes to the Movies is. That was the whole point.
Doesn't matter. And it's a great, great thing.
And
so
I would implore everyone that's listening right now that interacts with our Facebook page to invite all their friends that like talking about movies. It's not going to be a Jaret Goes to the Movies group. It's let's talk about movies.
Right.
Jaret's opening a beer.
Man, if you're not on the stream, you should be. This is fucking fun. This week, we are talking about the movie Dodgeball, a true underdog story. It was released in 2004. Runtime is a perfect 92 minutes. Rated PG-13, which, you know, I'm going to be honest, once I saw who the cast was, I was disappointed.
You wanted it R?
Yeah, of course I did. You know, I think we all did.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Here's the synopsis. A group of misfits enter a Las Vegas dodgeball tournament in order to save their cherished local gym from the onslaught of a corporate health fitness chain.
All right.
I'm going to be completely honest about this. That's a pretty fucking good synopsis.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't think it wins the award, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Over to Rich for his alternative synopsis.
Dodgeball, a true underdog story. A business owner running a successful fitness center tries to save his much-needed parking lot investment by playing in a dodgeball tournament against Pete Rose fucking Jr. and his band of social rejects. Arg.
Did you run out of time this week or what? Like,
that was great. Did you?
No, it's really good. I like it. It's funny. This movie is a funny one to me. And first of all, I really enjoyed it. I had never just sat down and watched it before. I've seen a bunch of parts.
This is your first viewing all the way through?
First viewing all the way through. I really liked it. There's a few things that I can say about it up front, is that I think this could easily be one of those Step Brothers movies for me if I just would have wanted it to be. And I feel like that happens a lot with Ben Stiller movies. Because it's like my manager, Swin, loves that movie Tropic Thunder, and he quotes it all the time, and yada yada.
So good.
But here's the thing: like, I thought that movie was funny, but I don't quote it. And this
if you watched it one more time, though, you fucking would.
Maybe, but
you didn't watch it on a bus. It's the bus that makes the difference.
But maybe, this one, that is a very good. Actually, you interrupting me is fucking getting on my fucking nerves. But that was 100% great. That was really good because you're right. It is the bus that does it.
So it's just the year it was released.
Yeah, you have to be watching those movies with other people and laugh at that stuff to start quoting it. You start quoting shit that you watch by yourself, it's weird.
Right. So it's those movies are easy. They're the Dumb and Dumbers and the Anchorman and the Step Brothers and even Nutty Professor and things like that, where we would latch onto things. Had we watched this one, I mean, I joked about this earlier with you guys. This movie is like one-liner after another. The writing is insane. I mean, the underlying humor of like every single line is just money.
Everything that comes out of Ben Stiller's mouth.
Oh, totally.
He's a genius, but I don't know.
You don't even say nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
That's the only
everybody
one.
Says
that's
that
the only one. But I couldn't. So there's a couple of tribute lines in this movie, and we'll get to that as we go. But I just threw up in my mouth a little. Is that from this movie? I mean, I know she said it in this, but I couldn't remember.
I wonder the same thing too. It's kind of like whenever that first was a thing.
Yeah, because I just threw up in my mouth a little is definitely something that I say. And nobody makes me believe my. And I even say it in that voice. But see, I never got into Zoolander. Tropic Thunder again. I thought it was funny. To me, Tropic Thunder, Tom Cruise makes the whole fucking movie, and and then
Robert Downey Jr. makes.
But there's this.
Movie.
So there.
I like Simple Jack.
And so and then there's that. But this one. So I mean. As I watched it, I was just like, Jesus, this movie is really, really funny. And understand, I watched this movie after having 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, from driving back from Orlando. And I was just laughing my ass off. I thought it was fucking great. This movie stars Vince Vaughn as Peter LaFleur. I like Vince Vaughn in this a lot. He didn't make me. I did. Normally, he makes me a little anxious.
He didn't overdo it.
No, he actually
I think he Vince Vaughn just as much as
I don't
Vince
think
Vaughn's
that
all the
at
time.
all. Like, I thought he really toned it down and actually he showed a little humility in this. You could sort of see.
Well, he wasn't being the asshole. Usually, he's kind of the asshole.
So one of the things that I wanted to bring up about this, as we talk about the fact that this is also a Ben Stiller movie who plays White Goodman,
I think that's the difference.
I wanted to talk about the fact that how unselfish Ben Stiller is in not being afraid to make himself the bad guy. Obviously, I realize he gave himself the funniest,
outlandish,
craziest, whatever. He pretty much just hands Vince Vaughn this leading man aspect.
Not only was he unselfish, but he had been trying to make this movie for so long and couldn't get it done. He had to go way under his $1 million paycheck for it. So he took a lot less money than he normally would have,
Right.
just to make the movie happen.
Right, but $1 million paycheck as an actor, but he's getting paid as a writer and a this and this and this. I mean,
whatever. I'm sure he got points too because they just weren't gonna bank on the movie. So he took a lot less money as a paycheck. I'm sure he got points on the back end because they made a lot of money on this later on.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what it. I mean, box office made $114 million.
It cost $23 million to make.
So, I mean, yeah. I mean, as I was watching it, I thought to myself, I mean, they put all of the money into extras, I guess, because it was like getting like all of these camera appearances by Captain Kirk, Jason Bateman. Chuck Norris was a great one. And, all these bit parts or whatever.
I don't think they paid him that much.
No.
Hasselhoff. I know I'm saying, but just random,
it is random. But I mean, it couldn't have. All of the sets were really simple. Like it couldn't have cost a lot. But I mean, I just thought it was really well done. I liked it a bunch.
It's a perfect movie.
It is. I love it.
It's a perfect movie.
All right,
it's one of those movies.
Christine Taylor plays Kate Veach. I have not made a secret about my love for her. I absolutely love her.
I didn't know that.
You didn't?
What else was she in that you would have said that? We haven't done a movie with her in it before.
I think we have for sure. Oh, she's in.
Nope.
Are you sure? She's in Wedding Singer.
We haven't done it yet.
She's in Brady Bunch.
Haven't done it.
Zoolander.
Yeah, she's in Zoolander.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. Anyway,
we haven't done a movie because I love her too. I love her.
Fucking love her.
And she is Marsha Brady.
She's
to me.
Marsha Brady.
I can't get that separated in my brain.
It's hard for me to do that too.
She looks so much like her. It's
anytime
crazy.
like the Brady movie comes on, like I always go in and like re-Google it, like the original and her, and I like it just fucking.
They're tied together.
Totally.
Tied together.
Agree.
Yeah, I mean, well, she was in those.
And she's so hot.
Man, she's something else.
Did you say she's married to Ben Stiller?
She is.
She's married.
No,
they're still married, right?
They are not. Are you? So you're saying there was a chance?
No, there's a chance for Rich now.
Oh God,
they're not
damn
married anymore.
Nothing.
They were one of those,
I just mean
they were one of those
get in there.
Hollywood couples that lasted more than a decade.
Get in there, and then we'll do Zoolander.
Oh shit! I could have her on the show.
My goodness.
All right. I wonder if she's on Tinder.
Can we do Zoolander? I fucking love Zoolander. But then again, I fucking love Dodgeball, and then I had to watch it and really break it apart. And I'm like, do I love Dodgeball?
Did you guys know there's a famous person Tinder? You have to like verify that you're famous and stuff.
It's a trick question, Jaret.
No,
because
Rich.
I didn't know that, Rich.
How famous? Because you're a public figure.
I could be creeping up there. You never know. I'd have to like put I know Jaret Reddick on it though on my profile.
No, you just put that you're associated with me. You don't have to say.
I think you could get on there. I mean,
I don't need to be on there.
I don't think you could.
Well, I'm just saying. Anyway, so why don't you get on there and then we'll swap pictures?
Right. No.
And then I'll use it.
Anyway,
all right. Let's not get. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. But seriously, I was watching The Bachelor in Paradise, and one of the girls on there was talking how she couldn't get on the famous person Tinder because she wasn't famous enough.
Yeah, you probably have to be verified on like certain social medias.
Yeah, she didn't have enough Twitter followers or something like that. But that was news to me that there was a Twitter for famous people.
No, Tinder.
Because you're not famous.
What did I say?
Twitter.
Why am I saying Twitter?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what you're talking
5
about.
beers. Here we go.
Got it. All right, back to the cast. Here we go. So Rip Torn, who is great as Patches, as old Patches.
Yeah.
Justin Long, you must hate him.
No. Why would you say that?
Because he's a Mac.
That's why you said you were going to bring that up.
I didn't say I was going to bring it up. I just said stop talking about it. But you
Oh, he
just
was on
must fucking hate
Mac
him.
versus PC.
Now,
I forgot about that.
No, I was very conflicted because I love Justin Long, but I hated that fucking commercial.
so I
love him.
Where is he? Did he just take his money and fucking run? Because he
was just in the fucking walrus.
Oh, okay. He's also one of the chipmunks.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of the chipmunks. I think he might be Alvin.
They tune his voice?
My favorite
Oh,
character that he ever was, which was just like a little quick character, was on Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
That's a good movie. It's
We should watch
hard
that
to
one because it's good.
My favorite movie that he is in, I think we need to do for sure, and it also crosses off a good Ryan Reynolds role, and it's called Waiting.
Oh, we definitely need to do Waiting.
And it is this.
I don't think that's on the list either.
It should be.
It's a B movie. It's like this independent
no,
film.
it's not independent. That movie was everywhere. It was huge.
Never heard of
I
it.
wouldn't say it was huge.
It was
I've
for
never
like my
seen
generation. Everybody did. Everybody was showing each other their balls and calling it the goat forever and the Batwing.
Yeah, it got big. I mean, it was definitely.
I don't know if it was huge.
It was really big.
I absolutely loved it. It's just such a funny performance by Ryan Reynolds in this thing, and Justin Long is great.
Hang on a second. You're saying this place here is in default?
No, you're in foreclosure. You were in default during the 6 months we sent you delinquency notices.
I thought that those were just warnings.
They were warnings.
Well, no one warned me. So what happens now? I just pretty much make my payments out to somebody else.
It means you have 30 days to pay off the balance of your mortgage or you lose your gym.
Perfect. What's the damage? What I owe you?
$50,000.
Personal check-in to be okay? You might have to wait till the end of the month to go ahead and cash her, because I do have to switch some funds around. Unfortunately, the charity I like to work with is going to take a hit.
Mr. LaFleur, I can assure you this is a very serious situation.
Yeah. No, look, this is extremely serious, Mrs. Beach.
It's Ms. I'm going to need to review all of your financial statements and assess any tax liabilities there may be.
Absolutely. I don't know how you say Ms. for Mr., because it's just Mr., but if there was a Ms. Mr., I'm a Ms. as well.
I'm a Ms. as well. We just had that conversation, by the way.
I agree. That totally sucks that we don't have a Ms.
No, but here's the thing. Because Casey didn't take my last name.
Right.
She's also a Ms.
Right.
I'm not a Mrs.
Right, because
even though we're married.
Okay.
Mrs. entails
imply
being
I am married to
such and such.
But Ms. doesn't actually imply that you're not married or are married.
That's correct.
Miss.
That's Miss. Yeah.
Right. Miss.
Yeah.
So this has been a huge pet peeve of mine for a very long time, and that is we don't distinguish taken people from non-taken people very well at all.
We wear fucking rings and shit.
No, that's married.
Well, whatever.
Married.
That's because married's the commitment. Taken's
Like,
not. No
in
offense, but
Hawaii-
like you're still fucking working shit out before you're engaged.
In Hawaii, if you have a boyfriend, you wear a flower on, I don't know what the side is, but let's just say you wear a flower on the left side. If you don't have a boyfriend, you wear a flower on the right side. So you know if they're taken or not. So you don't walk up and start just talking to someone randomly on the street that is taking, don't waste your time on somebody that has a boyfriend already.
Well, sometimes it's not a waste of time.
Well, I'm just saying. I would like to know if there was someone that I'm like, hey, I'd be interested in her. Maybe I should strike up a conversation. I can't do that
You're just
because
you're trying to create another way for people to not have to use words with each other.
What do you mean?
Like all you gotta do is have a conversation, and
that's
the person-
bullshit.
she's
I
gonna
have
know
to agree with her on that.
No,
actually,
seriously,
yeah.
like one conversation, like be like, oh, my boyfriend and I. Okay, now you know.
I thought
Or
they
you
did.
can just ask.
And if they
bullshit.
don't tell you, maybe the shit's not going well. And
I
you're
thought
gonna
they
need
had
to
an
go
app
and
for
snap
that.
them
It's
up.
called Tinder. or
Then they
MySpace.
could wear the flower on the other side when they're not with their boyfriend if they're interested in someone else. I'm
We
just
all
saying.
have to, you're
it
saying
would
we
be-
have to wear flowers.
It would be nice to have a analog version of fucking Tinder where,
Well, here's
hey,
the question. What
hey
about men?
world, I'm available. Come up to me and talk to me. And if I'm interested, I'll give you the time of day. If I'm not, I'll keep on walking.
Where do men wear their flowers?
No, I mean, we should have a mechanism as well. I agree. My point is there's not a good way for you to know if someone's on the market and to be able to talk to
I
them.
don't know. I come from a long line of breaking up with boys for other boys in my like teenagehood. Shit, it works out.
I don't want to. Okay, I don't want society to encourage that. If you want to play single, then wear the flower on the other side if you want. That's fine. But my point is, we don't have a mechanism at all.
Men know they're not allowed to talk to you because you have a boyfriend.
And if you're not interested, if you don't want someone coming up and talking to you, then pretend like you're taken by wearing the flower on the other side.
I don't really think that's a...
But what if you don't... What if you're in a relationship and you don't care if somebody comes up and talks to you?
Right. Yeah, and maybe you don't want to be in the... So here's the thing.
Why is this so bad? Why is this such
Hold on. No, nobody... It's just... That's just not something that people... It's just not... It doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Katie Morgan said, Rich isn't touching my flower.
God damn it, Katie Morgan. Yeah. You know why? Because she's taken. She has a baby with another man.
I don't know. There's loopholes. You know, she's married. Though,
We've seen her nurse.
She's like in a relationship.
God damn it.
70-inch. He had some nights. He won't remember.
I upgraded to an 80-inch.
What's in his house.
She did not.
I saw him dance.
Do you have the video?
Rich clickety-clacked and got online. Made some connections, things were fine. Couple of crazies with really nice boobs. And took one or two to brunch club too. Parts were licked, pots were sucked. Hates every single one of the Apple products. Once took a date to Rock 101 Grill. Wants to like your music but he never will. Tinder. Find a partner, older, young, richest high standards, cock blocks fun. Find a partner, older, young, richest high standards, cock blocks fun. It all went down. Rich got off Tinder, but his TV now has some chairs. He likes to be
I forgot about the chair.
passive aggressive, likes you to think he doesn't care. It all went down.
All right.
Was on Tinder
You want me to stop it?
and his TV.
Does it get funny again?
I think it does.
He had
What
some
ends it?
nights he won't remember.
No, I think we're about halfway there.
In his house.
I think it's with a ramp.
Okay.
Rockabye baby on the treetop. Once he had a party and he woke up to cops. The Chick-fil-A nuggets went really, really fast. But the chicken salad sandwiches seemed to last. Tinder.
My gym's worth over $4 million. Your gym isn't worth $4. I have shareholders. You haven't even got cup holders.
Why would I want cup holders?
The point is, Globo Gym is a beacon of human physical perfection, a benchmark in the fitness community. Your gym is a skid mark on the underpants of society. See, Peter, I wasn't born expecting the world to do me any favors. I earned this body, and I built this temple out of nothing more than a little can-do attitude and some elbow grease. And yes, a large inheritance from my father, Earl Goodman. So if I choose to level average Joes to build a new auxiliary parking structure for my members, so be it. There's nothing you can do about it. In 30 days, I'll be bulldozing that shit heap you call a gym into permanent nothingness.
Why wouldn't he want to sell his gym? He's right next door to a really successful and clean gym. Relocate or specialize, teach boxing, teach MMA, teach WWE.
For him, it's not even about...
His business sucks. He deserves to fail.
He doesn't even collect
He doesn't
dues.
care. He just wants to be
He
there.
wants
likes
to
what
survive.
He's doing.
He's a
He's
terrible
happy.
businessman. Survive 3 blocks down. He's not in a good location. There's a giant gym that everybody, apparently, especially all the good-looking people, want to be a member of.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he want to be there?
Because all the not good-looking people want to go somewhere where they're not going to feel uncomfortable.
But
so
a
they want to go
good
and
business
chill in
person
the
would
gym.
sell the parking lot because he wants
He's
it
not
to
a
be a
business
parking lot.
person. He's just a person
I
with a
understand
business.
that, but I'm just saying, if he had any brain in his
But here's
head,
the thing.
he would sell it and move 3 blocks down or to another city
Here's the deal, Rich.
for people
Hold on.
that
Everybody
want to just hang out.
and I do agree,
Everybody.
is cup holders.
Everybody.
Where the fuck are you going to put your water bottle?
Guys.
I get that.
I'll tell you
I'll
tell you exactly why he didn't do that.
Yep.
It's funnier that way.
I'll tell you why. Because he never offered to buy it. He took over his second mortgage. He just fucking swooped in. He
Yeah,
didn't
fuck
come
that
in
guy.
and fucking ask him to buy it. You're making a completely separate plot line. That
Burn.
didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Because he waited too long.
No, it's because he doesn't give a shit
2
about
months ago he could have
stuff,
done
and
this.
he's doing his own thing. And
I'm just saying, he sucks.
so again, like back to my thing about introducing the entire cast right when they walk in or whatever. So he goes into this meeting, and then Ben Stiller basically then in the first sentence, he just gives the entire plot of the movie. He just goes, let me guess, you're here because I bought your second mortgage and I'm about to turn your gym into a parking lot. You're going to try to talk me out of it. And it's just like, it's so good.
They
because
do it well, though.
It's subtle, but it's so hilarious.
It's fucking amazing just the way that they did all of the intro to the thing. And again, I think they're just sort of taking the piss out of a lot of things. It's just like, you know what? You don't necessarily have to put words on the screen. Like, here's what happens. Just like, all right, so the car wash, I'm going to be honest, that was my favorite scene of the whole fucking movie. Yeah.
It was a good switcheroo.
Yeah, holy shit. And then,
were you thinking that that's their car wash?
I, of course, was thinking that it wasn't their car wash. But I will be honest, the last girl that they show where they do the
boobs on the windshield?
No, you know the thing that they do where they show a girl's butt and she's bent over just enough, and then there's just like the thing that you see there, the
wait,
the
is this Hall Pass?
The butthole?
No.
Is
that the movie you're talking about?
It's not a butthole.
Where she like is sitting in the tub and she leans over and sneezes.
When a girl has
the diarrhea comes up the wall.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
What movie is that?
Hall Pass.
No, yeah.
She's sitting on the tub and she sneezes and her skirt blows up and she blows diarrhea up the wall.
If there was any way in the world we could raise $50,000 in 30 days short of robbing a bank, I'd do it.
We could sell blood and semen.
God.
What? Not mixed together.
Look, guys, I love the enthusiasm. I love the energy here. But we're looking at this thing here the wrong way. Well, let's start to celebrate the good times that was Joe's. I mean, we got to start looking at this Irish wing style. Let me be the first to say goodbye to Average Joe's. We gave it a hell of a run, guys. Now let's try to have some fun. I'm going to go put on the thong song and we'll tear this place apart.
Wait, Peter. We could play dodgeball.
So Justin Long in his, what do you call that? His awkward Jerry Lewis style physical comedy. I first discovered him in a show called Ed. Do you ever watch Ed?
I remember that show.
Yeah, with Julie, the girl from Happy Gilmore. She was the love interest.
That's
in that.
right. Yeah.
And then the main guy was the guy who you haven't seen this, but he's in Flash.
Yeah,
he's
I've
like
never
the
seen
scientist in Flash. But anyway, he was the kid who had the crush on the teacher. But yeah, he was this clumsy physical shtick that he doesn't.
I'm glad you're saying good things about him.
Yeah, I love Justin Long.
Yeah. So even though he's not touchscreen, right. Because he is a Mac.
Yeah, because Mac is not touchscreen.
I don't have anything else to say about that scene. I just thought it was.
All those fuckers aren't saying let's say at the gym. Put in your own fucking goddamn money then. How hard is it for 5 or 6 people to come up with $50,000 if they really wanted to save the gym? Why didn't they invest in the gym?
Dude, one guy lives with his parents.
Yeah,
okay, first
one
of all,
guy thinks he's a fucking pirate.
Nobody has $10,000 to fucking throw in.
Why are these people in this meeting then? These guys are all fucking losers. Fuck you. Why are you even in this meeting?
Are they only people that go to the gym?
Hey, guy that owns this gym. We're a bunch of fucking losers who can't save $10,000, but we want you to do something about it to keep this gym alive.
I have an idea.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
I wondered the same thing.
She literally says you haven't collected dues in 9 months. How about you get your dues in the next 30 days?
Yeah.
That's $50,000, right?
Yeah. No.
He doesn't deserve to own this business. He's a terrible businessman.
He is
so this movie's over.
He's not a businessman.
Sell the
He's
fucking
a man who
place.
wants a business.
You can still be in arrears and sell your business.
It's not for
Here's
sale.
the deal, Rich. It worked out.
Oh.
Yeah, everything worked out.
ruin the
Did you
movie.
not see the end of it?
You know why it worked out?
Because he's a good gambler.
Jesus Christ. All of a
You
sudden
didn't see the second movie where he lost everything in a fucking horse race later.
If he had just put in like 0.1% of give a shit that he put in once they started the dodgeball tournament, he probably could have a successful business.
To be fair, he didn't care about the dodgeball tournament either. He didn't go to the fucking first practice. Yeah. He didn't show up for the last game. I mean, the fuck do you want from Vince Vaughn?
Look, all I'm saying is all the hot girls are next door and they need somewhere to fucking park.
Oh my gosh.
Are you entertaining yourself over there?
Yes. Where are they going to park?
They can park far away. They like to fucking work out. They can fucking walk.
What's Rich's deal?
Boom.
Big Chris Whitehead. What's up, dude?
Black magic.
Not too much, how are you? As Chris Holt told you about the black magic.
That is correct. Big Chris, can you hear me talking?
I can, yes.
Oh, can you hear me talking?
I can well.
New feature.
Silent Sean's kicking ass over here.
Silent Sean has now solved the you can't hear the other people during Skype situation. You wouldn't know about that, but the other peeps will. All right, I'm going to add some people to the call. Do I call you Big Chris or just Chris?
Whatever you fancy. I don't mind.
Fancy Chris?
Fancy Chris is fine. Or Black Magic, as Chris Holt calls me.
Black Magic, we can figure that out.
Does he
hold on, we'll figure that out. Just let me get, because I know that Ashley is probably at work waiting on us. A little dingly ding. There's Tim.
Oh, Tim.
Tim.
What's up, dude?
Not much, man. How was your drive?
Dude, you know what, man? It wasn't that bad. I mean, and here's what I promised I wouldn't do. I promised I wouldn't fucking drive from Orlando to Dallas and like get home and be like, it wasn't a big deal if it was a big deal, and it really wasn't. I drove until about 1, and then Casey drove for 3 hours. Then I took over, and then I took another hour break after dinner, and then I drove in, and it was fine. I started this new podcast called Criminal. And I listened to like 60 episodes.
Oh, crap.
You know, like, I mean, you know. All right, now we're going to add Ashley. Good night, buddy. I love you so much. All right, guys. Now I've got Tim. Tim is back. Ashley, we fucking did it. We did it. You can scream in the thing. Don't do it. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to talk about the movie Dodgeball. So first question I have for all three of you, and I'll go around the horn here. Ashley, had you seen this movie before?
I did. We own it, in fact, and it's the first movie we watched in the new house because we couldn't find any of the other DVDs.
Nice. So. You know, here's the thing about DVDs. I think I've said this on the show before. I got a shitload of them.
Yeah.
I don't ever watch any of them.
Nope.
But if those movies come on cable, I'll fucking stop.
Check this out. So Zoe and I were gonna.
Zoe is Rich's daughter.
Right.
I just pulled a U.
She's been enjoying this. I'll go, hey, there are a bunch of old movies you've never seen, you probably have never heard about.
Right.
They're amazing. Let's watch them. Like we watched the Last Samurai starring Tom Cruise. She loved it.
Right, they're classics.
We did all of the Fast and Furious that way. It was like you haven't seen these, and she went crazy over those. So we've been down. We did Braveheart. So one of the movies, I'm like, I've got the DVD. I'll just put that in. It looked like shit.
Oh.
So I just bought it on rented it on Amazon. It looked amazing.
Right, because
that's another reason not to watch DVDs, because they really don't look all that great if they're old.
Blu-rays.
But who had Blu-rays when we were buying DVDs so long ago? Like all mine are DVD. I have one Blu-ray pack, the last season of Lost.
The worst is when you get a DVD standard format.
Oh yeah, I've accidentally bought those in the past before, like way back.
Here's
when
the
I was
thing
doing
about me: if I'm renting a movie like on iTunes or whatever, and I can save a couple of bucks and go SD, I'm saving the fucking couple. I don't give two shits.
Oh wow!
It's like back when Apple.
Then you will always watch SD because they always have an SD option.
I don't give a fuck. It's like back when Apple was like
$1.
When Apple like gave you the deal was like, okay, you can buy the MP3 for 99 cents, but if you want the AIFF, you got to pay the $1.29. I don't give two shits. I'll save the 30 cents. It sounds fine to me. It sounds fine.
But there's a huge difference between SD and HD.
I don't care.
It doesn't even fucking fill up your goddamn TV.
It's not true. First of all,
it's not like you got a tube television sitting around.
How do you know that?
Because I've been to your house before.
Oh, that's right.
I might even be in it right now.
Maybe we have like a whole wall of them in our bedroom. You don't fucking
Big
know
Chris Whitehead, had you seen Dodgeball before?
Yeah, sorry, when it came out of the cinema.
Yeah. Oh, and Tim, had you seen this one before?
I've seen all of them.
All of them.
All the dodgeballs.
Yeah.
I know all the movies.
It is the standard response we can expect from Tim.
And obviously, Ashley, you liked it because you guys had the DVD and watched it for the first time in the new house. And Big Chris Whitehead, did you enjoy it the first time you saw it at the theater?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. It went to bad film.
And Tim, I don't even know if I should even ask you. Did you enjoy it?
I enjoy all the movies.
He enjoys all movies. All right. All right. So, well, you know what's funny is so Rich has this question written down, and I think this is fucking cool. He's like best memory tied to the movie. And actually, that's got to be a pretty fucking cool memory of that's the first movie you watched at the new house.
Yeah.
That's kick-ass.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have sex afterwards?
No, we were way too tired. We just moved.
Oh.
Yeah, plus they had just watched Dodgeball. It's a fucking whole thing.
Right. I would have had sex with the first person I saw after seeing Christine Taylor throw that dodgeball. Like literally just turned around and had sex with the wall.
Yeah, that may or may not have happened to me today too. Multiple times. And then Big Chris Whitehead. Any sort of like what's your any favorite quote of this one?
The bit that kind of gets me is the pump in the front of the trousers.
That's fucking amazing. God, that's so funny. Yeah. So funny. And just the best is when he lets it out. Just so defeated. Just like and the amazing thing about that is it doesn't have to show it. You see it in his face. You know, it's just like fuck it, you know. Tim, any great memories about the movie Dodgeball for you?
All the memories.
I knew it. All right, guys. So we have this was actually supposed to be done like 40 minutes ago. So we're gonna try to do 5 questions in a record 10 minutes. All right. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to start the game now. These questions, of course, will be about or centered around or have nothing to do with the movie Dodgeball. Question number 1 is, oh, wait, who's writing and who is not? Tim, you're fucking writing this week.
Right.
Holy shit.
Everybody's writing this week. Jesus Christ. Did everybody watch the movie?
This is 2018. Yep. We've got a new start.
Everybody watched the movie. And everybody is writing. It's not a record.
Let's keep this going.
Yeah, and everyone's been to the gym this week. Let's give it time.
But let me just say this. We had a fucking 8-week run where nobody watched the movie, and it was brutal.
It was led by Wendy Crawford.
Exactly. Why is she the one that? Oh, because she was.
Didn't she do it once and y'all?
No. She did it a bunch, and then she would get gifted the spot or whatever. So she would be on 2 or 3 times in a month,
right,
and not watch the movie. Yeah. But
goddamn,
anyway,
Wendy.
She fucking loves you though. She loves you, Rich. She fucking loves you, and Ashley used to.
Yeah, what happened there? We didn't dig into that.
Did you add her on Facebook?
I don't know. Let's carry on with this. We got a fucking new thing. I've got to now monitor their talking. So they try to confine me to 30 minutes on the pre-show or whatever, 2 weeks ago, and then now they can all talk. Fucking amazing. All right, here we go, guys. Question number 1. In the movie Dodgeball, it is mostly centered around what sport? That's right. The movie Dodgeball is mostly centered around what sport? And we're going to go with Ashley C. first. Ashley, what did you say?
Well, I almost said billiards, but I ended up saying dodgeball.
She says dodgeball.
Changed at the last minute. I'm hoping
it's a very, very good answer. Now, let's see if that was correct, but first, let's get the other answer. Big Chris Whitehead, what did you have to say about the sport that this movie's Dodgeball with a squiggly line going downwards? I like it. Now,
Tim, I was checking my pen to make sure it worked.
Got it. Tim Toole? Rich has no penis.
Did he print that out?
Okay.
I feel like he printed it out.
It definitely says Rich has no penis.
I think that's from a printer from earlier today.
That is premeditated.
Now, as you guys know, the rules used to be that Tim, because he is one of our vice presidents, he used to get all questions right by default. That no longer counts. Rich does indeed have a penis.
I can even prove it.
And he could prove it. We're not going to make him do that.
It would clear some things up for some theories that we have.
It could. That's true. Very, very true, Casey.
Not right now.
All right.
Actually,
seeing Big Chris Whitehead, you've gotten it right.
I have to rev on
Tim
it a little
Toole,
bit.
It was a great guess. All right, it is now 1-1-0. We'll go to question number 2. Question number 2: in the movie Dodgeball, the really, really hot chick that's married to Ben Stiller gets hit in the face with a dodgeball.
Christine Taylor.
That's right. Her getting hit in the face reminds us of something that happened in a sitcom where that would have been followed by Marsha.
No, it's followed by, oh, my nose.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rich.
What spoof sitcom movie was Christine What's-Her-Face in playing the character of Marsha? I'm going to go to Big Chris Whitehead first. Let's see what he has to say. He went Brady Bunch question mark. Okay.
Brady Bunch.
I don't think that's the official title.
Okay. Tim Toole. Tim Toole went with Rich Fucks Goats. All right. So
Also
that is
printed out on paper.
not. I'm sorry, that is not correct.
With a printer.
Ashley C.
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch is correct. So it is 2-2-1. Tim, your answers are so close.
It's 2-2-0.
2-2-0. That's right. I'm trying.
Are we
Tim.
sure that first one wasn't right?
I'm trying. I think we talked about that.
Okay.
I think we talked about it. Question number 3 coming at you guys about the movie Dodgeball. In the movie Dodgeball, the choice of beer for our leading character, the Joe. Okay, the Vince Vaughn. What beer was Vince Vaughn drinking? Let's go to Tim Toole first. Tim Toole's choice of beer that Vince Vaughn was drinking is Rich has an iPhone.
Oh, burn.
Now you're hitting below the belt.
Yeah,
now
dude.
I'm pissed.
It's actually, that's fucking getting serious. That made me uncomfortable. All right, Ashley C., any idea what kind of beer he was drinking? She went with Budweiser. Big Chris Whitehead.
The tasty
a tasty one. Both are oh shit. Had you stuck with a tasty one, you would have gotten it right. Ashley C is correct. It is Budweiser that he was drinking. Budweiser. That was a very difficult question, but I do know that you guys do have Budweiser there in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I also do know that Rich has access to iPhones, so it was a totally fair question. Going into question number 4, we have a 3-2-0 game here. It's still anybody's game. All right, question number 4 is going to be about the movie Dodgeball. In the movie Dodgeball, what city do the finals take place in? We're going to go to Ashley C first. Ashley C, where were the finals? Las Vegas. That is correct. Chris Whitehead.
I went Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta is a good guess. Tim Toole. Rich is always wrong. That is actually correct. I'm going to have to give him that one. All right. So he did get one right. So Ashley with 4, Big Chris Whitehead now with 2, and finally on the board, Tim Toole didn't even answer the question we asked, but it was a true statement. Rich is always wrong.
Okay. Oh wait, I clapped at that. Damn it.
You did, yeah.
Shit.
Which proves the point. All right, guys. Question number 5, and we're going to speed this along because I've got to pee.
Oh.
All right. Question number 5 is going to be about the movie Dodgeball. In the movie Dodgeball, if Vince Vaughn is 6'4", how tall would Ben Stiller be approximately? If Vince Vaughn is 6'4", how tall would Ben Stiller be approximately? 6'4", approximately Ben Stiller. We're going to have to go to you first, Big Chris Whitehead.
4 foot nothing.
4 foot nothing is a very good guess. Let's go to Tim Toole. 5 foot. Oh, wow. He actually answered the question.
He ran out of printer
Okay,
ink.
now we're going to go to Ashley C. 5'1". You all got it correct. That is approximately correct. I would have also accepted 3 foot, 2 foot, or 1.5. All right, 5-3. Is that right? 5-3 to 2 now, guys.
Wow.
Ashley C winning 5. Big Chris Whitehead with 3, and Tim Toole bringing up the rear at 2. It is still anybody's game. Let's now go to Rich with Rich's bonus question.
You got it. Okay, guys, I don't have to yell anymore. What color is Michelle's Vespa?
Oh.
I think I know that.
I think I do.
I do.
Oh, yeah, and you guys can hear this now, too. Look.
Jaret's opening a beer.
Isn't that cool?
Hey.
Give it up for Silent Sean 316.
316.
That's his birthday. It's fucking amazing. I can't even believe it.
Because it's like a Bible verse?
Yeah, it's like John 3:16.
Yeah.
Got it.
Except
Steve
for
Austin.
Sean.
All right, guys. What color was, what's his name?
Michelle.
Michelle's Vespa. Let's go to Tim Toole first. He says pink.
Okay.
And he's holding up a pink fake mailbox.
Is that his hat that he wears around town?
Yeah, it's a little mailbox.
Little knit cap.
All right, Ashley C.
I said light blue,
Light
kind of
blue.
an aqua blue.
Light blue with the descriptive aqua there.
Okay.
Big Chris Whitehead.
Turquoise.
Turquoise, he says.
It is a baby blue, more turquoisey than aqua, but I'll give it to both of them.
Yeah, they both definitely got that right.
Definitely not
I
pink.
was going to say light blue as well. All right. Good job, guys. Now, it is now 6-4-2. And as you guys know, this is the way that it works. Tim Toole now will get the opportunity to answers. Okay, let me take this. This is so hard for me. He will get the opportunity to answer Will's super hard bonus question.
Super hard question.
God damn it. If he gets it right, he wins.
Right.
If he doesn't get it right, Big Chris Whitehead will then get a chance to answer another category and question. If they miss the question, Ashley C wins, but we'll get a chance to pick a category of her choice. For the first time ever, with me not having to repeat the questions, here is Will with Will's super hard question.
Okay, Tim Toole. This is for real super important. The categories are science, animals, movies, sports,
sex,
or sex.
Is it the same question about your virginity?
Why are you so curious about my virginity?
To go with sex?
Just pick a
Don't
category.
be a weirdo, Tim. Just fucking pick a category.
Fine. Sex.
Okay. What is it called when someone likes to have sex with food?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, eating hair pie.
No, that is not correct. I'm sorry.
You're not that sorry.
No. Sorry, not sorry. All right, Ashley.
Next.
All right, so now
we
go
get the answer?
to Big Chris Whitehead.
Do we get the answer?
No, you do tell the answer, right?
Oh, it's called oh shit, I can't read my writing.
Jason Big Scissors.
Cytophilia.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay, now let's go to Big Chris Whitehead, who now will get a chance to win the game.
Let's go movies.
Okay. Name another movie that Lance Armstrong appears in as himself that is not a documentary.
Another movie. Shit.
Balls of Fury. Not a clue.
No, that's not correct. I'm sorry. It's You, Me, and Dupree.
Did you see how Big Chris Whitehead guessed?
Yeah.
Even though he had no clue what
He
it
went
was.
for it.
Wendy Croft.
Yeah.
Take notes, goddammit.
I don't know.
Shut up, Rich.
Fuck you, Rich.
Yeah. All right, that does mean that our winner is Ashley C.
Yes.
Everybody, she's back. She is back. Now, just for fun, would you like to pick a question from another category?
Animals.
Animals. What is a purple cobra?
Are you sure that wasn't supposed to be in sex? Because the only answer I can think of is the human penis. So,
Well, more specifically, a penis with a large, swollen purple head due to the constriction of a bondage device.
I think she gets
She gets it right.
That is correct.
She got it. For the first time in forever.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Disney World.
She wiped up.
I thought that answer was ludicrous.
It has not. I believe that this is the first time it's ever been done. No one has. Listen to me very carefully. No one has. Listen to me. No one has ever swept all 5. 2 people got wrong answers, and then gotten Will's question right in a different category.
That's very specific.
It has never happened. Never happened.
While wearing a yellow top with no shoes on.
Rich, just let her have it.
Oh, sorry.
Yay!
Just letting you know. Good job, Ashley. Big Chris Whitehead, thanks for playing. Tim Toole, awesome as always. We love you guys. We're going to get to the show now. It's 9/11.
Yeah. And just so you know, we started 2 hours early this today.
And I'm about to pee in my pants.
Frickin' Skype.
I love you guys. Happy New Year.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
I'm just doing my job, Mr. Goodman. In fact, I actually prefer it over there.
Really? Like with those freaks over there in Loser Town, huh?
Freaks? They're not freaks. They're people, just like you and me.
People just like you and me. Oh, man. That is what I love about you, Kate. You've got a personality. That is rich. A real sauciness that I find extremely attractive. We should mate. What? Date. I said we should date sometime, socially. Go out and kick it. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I'm not sure it's possible for someone to be that socially awkward in underwear and yet confident at the same time. And I could be wrong. I'm not saying that.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, because you might know someone that was this socially awkward, unaware,
I wouldn't know anyway.
but also confident.
I mean, I feel like you're a little bit that way.
Oh, well, maybe that's what I meant.
I totally agree. I think that happens a lot, actually.
I know people that are that way.
Really?
You don't remember like there was always that kid in high school that was like kind of nerdy and weird, but would fucking hit on you constantly. You saw it do that to girls.
There are a lot of people in life who are socially awkward who do just fine. There are a lot of musicians like that. There are a lot of hairstylists that are terribly socially awkward and do just fine.
Male hairstylists?
And that element. You're a little bit socially awkward.
You just don't know that you're saying awkward shit.
No, we've been to a bunch, like when we would go to those KXGI things or whatever, you are fucking awkward.
No, but that's different.
Wait a minute, why?
I don't want to be.
Hey, how come whenever you say something about me, I just have to fucking take it? And when I say, I'm just wrong when I say something about you.
Since when do you have to take it?
Oh, I don't know.
But
But if anybody says something about you, they're just wrong.
I just don't think I'm socially awkward in situations that I don't want to be socially awkward. Like I know for a fact that I've been in situations where I don't want to be very outward.
Sure.
I want to just sort of slink back and not be like, okay, all right, this is not my scene.
Right.
So if you're counting that, sure.
Right. But I don't know. How the fuck did I get dragged into this anyway? Like I don't know. I didn't fucking start this socially awkward thing.
I don't know.
But there are a lot of successful people who are socially awkward.
That are also very confident at the same time? Because I'm positive that I can throw a rock and hit 40 girls that would date a guy that owns his own gym. Like, he doesn't have to worry about this girl.
But he likes her.
Whether they're socially awkward or not. If they own their own gym, a $4 million gym, he's doing just fine.
But what if he likes a girl that doesn't just want to date him because he owns a gym?
Yeah, maybe girls aren't shallow.
Okay. There's plenty that are.
There's plenty of dudes that are shallow.
I'm not saying there isn't.
There's definitely...
This isn't a sexism thing. I'm just saying he could do just fine.
Way to go.
Nice, Rich.
Just because he owns a gym.
Well, let's talk about nipple donut.
I think the nipple donut thing's genius. There was a thing on Shark Tank one time.
Nipple donut.
Where
it's called nipple donut. That's what I said.
It wasn't called nipple donut, but it was like this thing that you like wear this bracelet.
I remember
and it
that.
essentially like you teach it to like shock you whenever you do shit you're not supposed to do. Like whenever you're going to eat something that's delicious, you fucking shock yourself and you train your brain. Like, I think the nipple donut's smart.
Yeah, it was smart.
We might need to like get a setup around here, but it needs to be for like Chinese food, fried chicken.
Plus, why do I not know
French
what
fries.
nipple donut is? What are you talking about?
It was in the movie.
Yeah,
he set the nipple clamps into the electric thing and was like trying to get himself to eat the donut whenever he was about to eat it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and then
no, that's old school. They used to it was just analog with a rubber band. You just snap the rubber band whenever time you wanted to eat.
Analog.
What?
The rubber band is analog.
It's not digital.
It's not digital.
Right. Yes. Fucking
I did something
snap
similar,
yourself
but
with a rubber
instead
band.
I,
Tie
like-
a fucking string around your finger.
I trained myself by every time I ate something delicious, it made me happy and I felt good.
And then we ate
and
more
then
of
I
it.
ate more of it.
Right.
And then later I got sad. And then to make myself feel better, I ate more of it.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now.
There were no nipples involved.
So I just drank this beer. This is a delicious beer. And it made me feel good. So I'm going to pop this koozie off this beer. I'm going to set the empty one right here. Sean will now hand me a new beer. I'm going to pop it into the koozie.
Jaret's opening a beer.
And look how happy I am. It's fucking crazy. So
Flash forward 4 hours. Shame.
I fucking hate myself. No, I don't want scrambled eggs. I want to die.
Mister?
You're in a Chinese opium den, Timmy. This is where the sport of dodgeball was invented in the 15th century by opium-addicted Chinamen. But back then, the Chinamen threw severed human heads at each other instead of the ADAA-approved balls we use today.
ADAA?
That's the American Dodgeball Association of America. Dodgeball is played with 6 players on each team.
Of America.
6 rubber balls.
Do you notice the German
The
writing?
object of the game is to
It's like
eliminate
totally
the opposing
Nazi.
players. Once all the players on one team are eliminated, the opposing team wins.
Wow, I can't wait to get the fellas together and play.
Whoa. Hang on a second there, sport.
Patches O'Houlihan!
That's right, Timmy. Patches O'Houlihan.
And apparently after he got old, he lost his, hey, where you going there, sport? Like, he doesn't talk like that anymore.
Well, you don't sound all rednecky like you used to.
We was hanging out in Vegas at that point.
Right?
What?
Didn't you used to sound all rednecky before theater class?
That's true.
I did, but I do still now, you say, all the time.
No, I don't.
No, but not like Wichita Falls redneck.
Nah,
It's just
Wichita
like a regular,
Falls redneck.
Just like a regular
That's
Texan.
half our demographic.
My fucking brother calls me on the phone now that he's living here. And it's the craziest shit.
Was it long distance when he was calling from Colorado?
No. Hey, nobody even knows what long distance is anymore.
I know. That's what makes it fun.
It's not funny.
No.
Is it long distance still if you
Actually-
like call out of the country?
Okay, now I think it's funny, to be honest. Like, that's fucking funny. But
Jaret has decided.
all right.
It's funny.
Yeah, well. All right, now Rich is going to laugh for 45 minutes.
Don't spit your beer on your new computer.
Freaking David Dooley's the best, by the way.
Dodgeball does have ancient origins, but it was Augustus Hagerson from Africa who invented the modern game of dodgeball in 1832.
And
But
not
I did.
with a severed head?
What would they have thrown at each other back then?
It was balls, but it wasn't like the balls we have.
Yeah, but they didn't have rubber back then.
No, they just had some kind of balls. I don't know, it was leather probably. Anyway, they did say that it did have ancient origins, probably from China, that did have some kind of a
Why
violent,
China? Wouldn't it be Greece?
Violent No, China was before Greece.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, don't act like I just fucking know. I don't know. I just assumed.
No, we assumed that you didn't know.
Oh, I didn't assume that.
So China is where, like.
No, I think it's pronounced Gina.
Oh, got it. No, but sport I thought was just like more of an organized thing in like ancient Greece.
No,
that's Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics.
Oh,
You're thinking
okay.
of Olympics.
Not dodgeball.
Got it. Dodgeball happened in China.
Gina.
Why China?
I don't know if that's the case, but they just said it definitely could have originated from there and had a violent past.
So, like, while Jesus was doing stuff, like in the deserts of Africa and stuff like that, or Europe, wherever he was at. What now was China? They were developing dodgeball.
China's pretty old, right?
China is the oldest continuous civilization on Earth.
Yeah.
Right. So they
even more than Egyptians?
They're not the same civilization doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, okay.
But yes,
technicality.
They were around during that too.
So
okay, that's
are you saying that Adam and Eve were Chinese?
Yes. That's exactly what we're saying.
Am I saying that?
No, I'm saying like if is that where things sort of lean?
Oh no, because I'm an atheist. I don't believe in that.
No. That the Leaning Tower of Pisa is in Italy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I like? The Leaning Tower of Pizza.
That was in the Goofy. That was in the Goofy movie. No, Cheesa.
Pizza the Hut.
They said Leaning
Oh, I remember Pizza the Hut.
Cheese
Yeah.
Whiz.
You know, I don't think that movie's funny.
It's not.
I don't like Spaceballs. No. I can't. I try. And
Well,
Gary,
you're wrong.
it's like Gary's favorite movie of all time.
Oh no, I don't like Spaceballs. I like basketball.
Gary, that movie's fucking funny.
That's funny.
But Gary Wiseman, hey, it's Gary's birthday. Let's call him.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Gary.
I'm not joking. Let's call him.
I know. I said happy birthday to him already.
Yeah, let's call him up. See if he answers.
Facebook helped me.
Talk about Spaceballs. He doesn't seem to want to talk to me.
It is 11 o'clock. He's probably sleeping.
It's his birthday. He's
Birthday on a Saturday.
He doesn't give two shits.
What is he? A grown man with a newborn baby?
Is he a grown man with a new baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary?
Oh shit! He answered.
Yeah, dude.
Gary!
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
It's your birthday.
Put him on the screen.
It is my birthday. It's Tyler's birthday party day and my birthday.
Are you still up with Tyler?
Yeah, we're playing some Minecraft.
Okay, sweet.
Can we get you on the podcast?
Well, he's already on here. So we're calling
but put
you
him on the video.
No, I didn't video. I'm just audio.
We'll put him on the video.
No, this is important. Gary, I called you on your birthday to talk to you about something very important during the podcast.
All right, what we got?
Spaceballs is like your favorite movie of all time.
It's the number one ever space movie that I know of.
And I don't think it's funny at all.
Well, you don't know what good is.
That's right.
So wait, does he suck as bad as I do because he disagrees with you?
No, he's Gary.
No, he's Gary. We can disagree on stuff.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we go to restaurants and don't order the same thing.
Oh.
Well, that's rare. But yeah.
Yeah, it is. Did you have a good birthday, dude?
Yeah, man. We, my birthday was Tyler's birthday party day, so we went to Urban Air and jumped on trampolines, and he had a soccer game and scored 2 goals, and then we went to dinner and I drank margaritas. It was awesome.
Holy crap. Does he know why we weren't there today?
Yeah, you guys were driving across country instead of flying.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I was so tired.
So, on the scale of 1, is driving better than flying?
It's about a 1.
Oh, you give it a solid 1, huh?
Yeah. You know what's funny is I thought when we got to Louisiana, and I thought, all right, this will be so easy because we've done this like twice. We drove to Louisiana, Bowling for Soup, like twice in the last 6 months, right? Played a show.
Yeah, and drove back that night.
And I was thinking, this will be easy. It's half the show. But here's the thing. We weren't in the cities that we were in. We were
on the other side.
On the completely other side of Louisiana. And so then I started seeing signs for where we played, like 120 miles or whatever. And man, it was pretty brutal. I mean, I did learn that apparently pistachio nuts will keep you awake. But I ate 4 bags of them.
And his tongue's still swollen.
And my tongue is still swollen.
That's a lot of salt.
And it was really hard to get my shoes on today.
That might also be that you were sitting down in a car for like 28 hours driving across
it was
the country.
Dude, it was crazy though. Hey, Casey was awesome. She drove 3 hours after lunch and then an hour after dinner.
He keeps saying this like I'm awesome, but what he's really doing is letting people know that I didn't drive very much.
You're not supposed.
That's not it at all.
He should be chivalrous and drive the entire way.
Exactly. No, that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying that, like, just the fact that you would drive, let me sleep. We did it. We were a team. Then she got up like the last couple of hours. We made it.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Did you FaceTime audio me? I don't know what that is.
I did.
I was thinking we were going to be FaceTiming, so I had Tyler there. Anyways, did you FaceTime audio me because you thought if you just called me, I wouldn't answer?
Correct.
That's 100% correct.
Yeah, I know what's happening.
Also, I didn't FaceTime video you because I thought you might be like celebrating your birthday or some shit, and I didn't.
And we're like on the
Spaceballs came up, and I thought, you know what, you hate that I hate that movie, and it's your birthday. And
so here's the deal: Spaceballs, you don't think is funny, but the one time we watched it on the bus, you were laughing the whole time we watched it. You still don't think it's funny?
I was drunk.
Oh.
You don't laugh at things when you're drunk. You just glare at things.
That's true. I don't laugh at things when I'm drunk. I just talk about how funny they are.
No, you just glare and you just look pissed off. Even
Can we
you're
get
like,
well, he was laughing at Spaceballs, so it's obviously not funny.
Yeah, Gary does want to come do the show. We gotta figure it out, dude. Let's get you on the schedule.
Rich is thinking about buying a new house. He'd like to discuss it some Friday around 8:30.
Right. He's also in the market for a dog, Gary. I mean, you guys have so much in common.
All right, and he likes beer. So
I like beer.
Yeah.
We got all the bases covered.
Everything's good. Hey, man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hug Tyler for me.
Happy birthday, party day, Tyler.
And I love you, man. Talk to you later.
Love you, man. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bye.
I just thought I'd drop by and congratulate you on your victory by disqualification today and introduce you to the team that will be winning the Las Vegas International Dodgeball Open. My team. Allow me the pleasure of introducing you to Blade, Blazer. I believe you've met my fitness consigliere, Michelle.
Consigliere.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Our last player.
Oh, yeah.
Meet Fran Stalinaskavich Davidovitsky. In her home country of Romanovia, dodgeball is the national sport, and her nuclear power plant's team won the championship 5 years running, which makes her the deadliest woman on Earth with a dodgeball.
She throws it and kills that guy.
Yeah, just like, I really think that guy's dead.
That girl is like super unique looking. Like, she's on Mom, and she kind of has a prettiness to her, but
she looks good at the end, right? Like walking out with everybody else.
Did you say she looks good?
They took her prosthetics and stuff off at the end.
At the end, she like walks out and she looks really good, like when everybody's together or whatever.
She had work done in the movie.
Oh, she had work done in the movie? How did I miss that?
Well, I don't know.
Like the credit scenes?
It's when they're walking through the new gym.
A lot of people don't know this, but that's why she did it, because she went back to the $4 million gym that does free plastic surgery.
Oh.
And they fixed her right up.
Right.
I don't know they did free. I think it was on-site plastic surgery.
Oh, I thought it was like Lifetime Fitness. It's like a water slide. I thought you just got it for free.
You just go in and come out like
I didn't know.
One less
I
chin.
don't know. Like, how would I know that you don't get that shit for free?
I'll take the bigger tits, please.
You're going to learn to be true dodgeballers. Then you've got to learn the 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. If you master the 5 Ds, no amount of balls on earth can hit you. Queerbait, go ahead.
Shouldn't we learn by dodging balls that are thrown at us, or?
That's what this sack of wrenches is for. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
That one's like one of the one-liners that like everybody said.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
You could dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that was a huge thing.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know why I wasn't more exposed to this movie. I guess it's because I was writing a bunch of hits, and I wasn't watching a lot of movies and shit. You know, like I was.
When did this come out?
2004.
That's what I meant. 2004. That was right in your prime, right? Like, when did you get that thing? When did you get that 2003 Grammy nomination?
In 2004.
Yeah.
No, actually, so the song came out in 2002. That was 2003, but yeah.
But you were still doing stuff, right? You
weren't
over the hill yet, right?
That wasn't even my biggest hit.
Over the hill?
I agree.
He's still making fucking albums.
No, I disagree. That's your biggest
He's selling out stadiums.
That's your
arenas.
That's your biggest hit.
Yeah.
I was being British.
What? Girl the Bad Guys?
Absolutely.
It's
That's
not
my favorite song that you've ever had.
But it's not my biggest hit.
It is to Rich in his heart.
Yeah, in my heart it is.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it is.
We've had the same argument. Me and him. Like, I'm like, no, Girl in the Bad Guys, what was way bigger? And he's like, no, you only say that because you're from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, which other song did you get a nomination for? Okay.
Oh, shit.
So Grammy nominations are the measure of success?
Yes, apparently.
How many do you have?
0. That's why I don't have any hits.
Oh, got it.
There's no one's on the chat right now going, wait, I want to hear that song by Rich.
You want the one that was in that softcore porn movie?
All 12 people that are on the chat right now can't wait to fucking
I know
hear.
he's got 3 songs in a softcore porn.
Was it really a softcore porn?
Yeah.
That really happened?
It was the Joey Strain movies. It was.
Wait,
I told you about
did
it.
I know this?
I don't think I knew this.
I know you have 3 songs in a movie.
Eric Estrada, Julie Strain.
I remember.
The young blonde kid from Chips. They were all having sex on the beaches while guns and stuff were going on. It was one of those movies, and I had 3 songs in there.
Now, Sex on the Beach is a drink, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. They were drinking those drinks while they were doing it.
On the beach.
No, they weren't doing it on the beach. That's silly. You
That's
get sand in your
sand
fucking
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
Terrible.
No, it's not even a thing that I would ever entertain. I don't like it. I don't want it.
No, not even on a blanket.
Not even on the biggest beach towel in the world.
Not even on a RV on the beach.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah. Like in a tower.
What about like in the water?
On a picnic table.
It's never good in water.
Here's the thing about boys.
I wouldn't say it's never good in water.
No, we all want to do it in water. We just can't feel anything in there.
It is a little unfeeling. Your vagina is a little looser in the water.
Mine specifically?
Yeah,
what
yours
the
specifically.
fuck is wrong with you?
No, it is a little.
It has nothing to do with that.
It absolutely. There's a lot of swishing around, and it just makes it not as tight.
Because it's a soggy vagina?
It's not soggy, per se.
Soggy Vagina is such a good name for a band.
But it's just, there's a lot of like.
Already is.
There's a lot of swooshing going on.
Oh, did you get that band name that I sent you last week?
Yes, amazing.
Rough Loofah?
Loved it.
It's awesome, right?
Absolutely loved it.
Will help?
I wish it was a loofah.
What? 8 years of softball.
Man, she gotta be a lesbian.
She is not a lesbian. All I know is that dyke can play.
Look, guys, I find White Goodman creepy just like you do, but...
Yeah, all the more reason for you to join us.
Come on, Kate. Time to put your mouth where our balls are.
Sorry, I can't. I'm under contract. It would be a conflict of interest.
Put your mouth where our balls are.
Luckily, he fires her later.
Yeah, that's like one of those things that, like, I think in movies and in life, like, would be offensive, but I would still find hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody said that to me in that, like, context, I would think it was fucking funny and not offensive.
Of course you would. You have a sense of fucking humor.
I just thought the Rip Torn line though, where just from out of
That
nowhere,
dyke
where
can play.
Yeah, all I know is that dyke can play. It just so fucking like that.
I had forgotten
that sums up the whole movie.
We
To
have
me.
people complaining that we're not talking about Pirate Steve.
Oh, I'm just looking up stuff about Pirate Steve, and I was wondering why y'all hadn't talked about him.
Yeah,
Arg. I said arg.
I don't really know.
I opened the door.
I didn't think it was funny.
Stepped in.
I don't know. I didn't. I really didn't.
It was
find,
an odd choice.
I thought the fact that they had I thought that everything was great as far as all of that.
He actually showed up. I don't know. They didn't say in the trivia. He showed up at the audition dressed as a pirate.
Okay.
Full pirate garb. They did not specify if the character was supposed to be a pirate that he was auditioning for.
Or he was just called Pirate Steve.
Or if he just showed up and go, I'm auditioning for Steve.
But I'm a pirate.
Right.
And it's Alan Tudyk, who's crazy.
Mm-hmm. He's the
awesome,
best. Yeah.
crazy. He's on
Wait, who's
Firefly.
that?
He's on Firefly, which you've never seen before. We're going to watch Serenity this year, though.
Jaret's opening a bid.
He's going to watch Serenity without watching Firefly?
Well, that's what I'm at. Is there any? Have you seen Firefly?
No, I'm not a Firefly person.
Wait, are we getting back into watching shit that nobody cares about? Is that
No,
what's
everyone
happening?
cares about.
Oh my God, it's a great show.
You've never
What
seen
is?
it?
Firefly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Holy
nobody gives a
shit.
shit about any of this.
It's the Star Wars of this decade.
Is that right?
Yes.
What you don't realize is that Jaret doesn't actually give a shit that much about Star Wars.
No, I totally understand that. Because he liked The Last Jedi.
Not gonna talk to me like that in my bar.
Rich, how many beers have you had?
I'm on my seventh
one. All right, so Tim is on the phone.
Oh, Jesus.
And he wants to talk to you.
All right. How are you doing, Tim?
Fuck you, Rich.
Well, that seems rude. Did you watch the movie?
I just find it funny.
The movie?
I had to light a fucking match today, and my 4-year-old came in. She was like, "Why does it smell like shit?" And my wife's like, "Oh my God."
That seems really inappropriate, Tim.
Probably not.
Well, it is.
That's a very bad rule.
Can you meet me on Facebook later and argue the...
No.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right.
No.
Bye, Tim.
No.
See ya.
I felt like a kid watching this for the first time.
Can we bring up the fact that Silent Sean listened to the podcast for several episodes and didn't realize that these were sound clips?
No.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No.
That's fucking
He thought that he was on
awesome.
Skype.
You were like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
This
But you would
is the
still be
podcast.
thinking if he was talking live, but like, Jesus Christ.
But I'm fucking drinking. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You keep saying the same shit every time.
Fucking so funny.
I don't know. It sounds like a cool job to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't tell me when the bit's over. I fucking love that
Clip.
My gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, or 11. It's the Richter scale again.
Christine Taylor. Hair, 8. It would be a 10, but I'm not sure what's going on with that wet, wavy curl she has. What's that?
That's 2004.
It's weird though, right? It's like wet.
No, it was like the straight time then. Nothing was. It was all
What do you
about
mean
flat
straight
hair.
time? But
It
it's
was
like-
flat then. Flat hair was the thing then.
But it wasn't flat, it was curly.
Yes, it's still flat.
Oh, okay.
It's flat on
wasn't-
top.
Yeah, just flat. You can be curly and flat. It
But-
was like big volume.
But weird, like they don't do that today.
No,
this is
nowadays
a
it's-
weird, very time-centric thing.
Yeah, we're back into volume.
Yeah.
But not like pageant girl type.
But it's
hair.
weird. But it bothered me. It was pretty, but at the same time...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
But at the same time, it fucking bothered me. See, I can just cut this out of the mix.
But you gave it an 8?
I gave it an 8, but I would have given it a 10, but it was just weird. It was like that wavy, curly, but wet
8's
look.
pretty high.
She had good hair.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
Jesus.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, or 11. It's the Richter scale again.
Eyes, 9. Nose, 11. Mouth, 11. Face, 11. Arms, 11. Boobs, 6. Waist, 10. Ass, 8. Legs, 10. Overall, I give her 11 because I just think she's like the most beautiful thing ever. And then that gives her a total of 9.6, which
Wow.
is fucking insanely good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
On the Richard scale.
She's fucking great looking.
Yeah, she's amazing. I didn't know that they were divorced.
I didn't either.
Are you
Are they
getting, on the,
divorced or
are you
just
getting on the
separated?
Tinder? What's happening here?
Oh, on the celebrity Tinder? No, I have no interest in that.
No, just get on it and then we'll switch our photos.
I'm just going to give Rich access to my
just
ID like
get
it's a
on
fake
it.
ID.
Just get on it.
It's like I'm 21 and you're my 18-year-old
Exactly.
brother.
Just get on the famous person Tinder.
Right.
We'll switch our photos.
Right.
And they don't have to fucking know shit.
Yeah,
then
the
I'm just dating like Christine Taylor.
The problem is I'm like super, super famous and attractive.
Right.
Even when I'm fat, I look good.
Yeah.
You're like a 4.
So?
One,
There's
2,
famous
3,
people
4,
that are
5,
4s
6,
that are probably
7,
on
8,
there.
or 9.
I'll take that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, or 11. It's the Richter scale again.
Where do I
It's
go?
what Jaret thinks of Rich.
Okay, so what's the first category?
Famous tender.
No. I'm going to do the Richter scale.
Oh, we're not doing it. That's
Oh,
not
hair?
nice. You can't judge his boobs on our podcast.
No,
I
you
wasn't
can
going to
totally
judge his
it.
boobs.
It's
Let's
on
do
the
it.
list.
No, we have to do this now. Hair.
Oh, God damn it.
Hair.
You need some help leaving, White? This doesn't concern you, LaFleur. Not nearly as much as your hair does, that's for sure. But I believe she asked you to leave. I get it. You caught the scent of a lesser stag in your nostrils. Pity. I'll let you have your little moment, LaFleur. Because after this tournament, your gym, your life, and your gal are gonna be mine. All mine. To be continued.
Oh! You don't get to touch me. Ever.
Okay, Romeo. Let me help you up.
Get off of me!
Don't you touch me! It is over between us, Kate. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
Do you feel like the whole time?
The Vespa thing was fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Oh, amazing. Just the snapping. Like everything. I mean,
It was
just
instant.
everything that he would snap at.
It was very well put together.
Either way, like if I was sitting there just pissed off, thinking he was like the weirdest, most like douchebag of the universe, like
You would
I'd
have
be like,
died laughing.
what great choreography! Like what are the
Yes.
odds that guy would just pull up right when he snaps? Like that's kind of cool.
But I just think I thought this as he rides away, and he just sticks up the middle finger, and I'm like, why is the middle finger so fucking funny?
It's just funny
in those situations. It just drives. It goes back to this. There's this movie
Because
that
it doesn't mean anything. It's like you're a little kid. It's just hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, people are offended that you called Rich a 4. Everyone's saying he's at least a solid 7 or an 8.5 when he's smiling.
Wait, what? Who's people? There's like 4 people in the fucking chat.
That's still people.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not a person.
Yes, you are a person, and they are people.
Averages out to like a 5, 6.
All right. I didn't say you were did I say he was a 4?
You called him a 4, a solid 4.
Solid 4.
All right. Well, I think I was just trying to.
You said solid.
I know.
Jared
but
gets his feelings hurt, and he lashes out and he says things.
It's not like I could be a 3. It's not like
I
you said
do.
4, maybe 3. You said solid 4.
Yeah, but that's a 4 coming from a 9
out of 11.
So, dude, you know.
What's the 9?
Well,
I'm
everyone
the
else
9.
thinks he's a-
Oh, you're the 9.
I'm a 9.
Right.
And if I'm skinny, I'm a fucking 17.
17 or 20.
20. Easy.
Easy.
Easy, guys.
Sucks I'm not skinny anymore.
By the way,
I hate
would
my
love
life.
to have a Vespa, and if I did, I would wear a leather jacket with studs on it and a helmet with like a mohawk, and
Yeah.
drive the Vespa around town like I'm a Hell's
Okay,
Angel.
let's stop advertising for like money for gear. Let's start advertising for money for you to get that stuff.
Yeah. Okay,
Right?
here's the thing.
Everybody donate
Rich.
money for Rich's Vespa.
Hold on. Not joking.
I'm not even kidding.
Listen to me.
Let's start a GoFundMe
I'm
for
not
your
joking.
Vespa.
If you want to split a Vespa, I will 100% split a Vespa with you.
Fuck yeah.
We share it. Half
I
and
don't
half.
have a problem with that
How
at
do you
all.
share a fucking Vespa?
He has it sometimes, and I
I
have
only
it
need it, like,
sometimes.
on
he has
Saturdays
it sometimes.
or
You have it
Sundays.
on Warped Tour.
Exactly. I get it during the summer.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like you're the girl and I'm the boy and I get regular visitation.
Yeah, it would make
So
more
only-
sense if you were the girl and I was the boy, but whatever.
Okay.
However you want to
No,
put
he's
it.
saying you get more time with it.
Oh, yeah.
You get it all the time. I'll take every other Thursday.
And
Right.
Every
summer.
And then a couple.
Oh, I see.
kids-
Like children. Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then I get it summers,
Exactly.
Christmas.
I would absolutely do that in a heartbeat.
It's done.
Done.
Let's buy one.
Let's just do it on the Jaret Goes to the Movies expense account.
Fuck it. That's right. It's a tax write-off, and I'm sure everybody here agrees with that.
No, let's start a GoFundMe
I
page
will
on
post
Jaret Goes
pictures.
Movies for Jaret.
No,
and Rich's
we don't
Vespa.
need that. We just need more support.
I will have a Sons of Anarchy Jaret Goes to the Movies logo on the back.
Yeah.
You just put it out there, like, if we get so many dollar supporters,
With a
then everybody gets a
We're
Vespa.
gonna share a Vespa.
I feel like you guys think we're kidding.
We're not
I am
kidding.
I don't think anybody
serious.
thinks
I will
kidding.
wear the leather jacket.
I am 100%.
I will ride on a light blue
I'll buy you the
100%
Mohawk
serious.
helmet.
with the Mohawk helmet.
Okay, let me back up. I'm not wearing the fucking any of the stupid bullshit.
I think that's fucking hysterical.
All of it's funny.
We have a mini bike out front. It's pretty fun.
Guys, we're getting a Vespa.
You should try it.
Guys, I figured a real dodgeball team needs real dodgeball uniforms. And so I threw out those old ratty ones and designed these myself.
All right, get our thing going on. Maybe we start smacking each other.
I hope everything fits. Wait.
Nice.
This isn't right.
Look how hot
This
she
isn't
looks.
what I ordered.
See this?
What the hell is that? This is screwed up.
This is great. What are we supposed to do now?
Don't worry. We'll play in what we've got on,
No,
okay?
we can't. ADAA rules require we wear matching uniforms.
Those uniforms did not match.
They did match.
They coordinated.
Why did
Same
they
thing.
Not match.
Why did they put it all in? Like, why did he put the ball in his mouth?
Yeah.
At that point, when you're putting that shit on, don't you just commit because it's hilarious? Like, that's why you put the daddy
Yeah.
choker on. You don't put it on because it fucking makes the outfit pop. You put it on because at this point, it's already fucking funny.
The daddy choker.
He had a
Yeah,
choker.
choker said
Vince
daddy.
Vaughn, yeah.
And the old guy walks up, he goes, I'm assuming you're daddy.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was pretty
funny.
badass.
It's just the fucking the gimp just with the it's fucking ridiculous.
It was fucking hilarious.
So funny.
Also, we see all of the other teams sort of here. We see like the Germans, and then they like have like David Hasselhoff.
Right. It's super old school. It's like a Charlie Brown episode. You know, it's just like everybody's got to be like these types. You know,
Very
it's like
stereotypical.
we've got the German guys and we've got the
Mexicans.
lumberjacks.
The Mexicans.
Yeah, and then
were
the Japanese
lumberjacks.
guys that are fucking slapping each other in the.
In the belly.
Now, this is a true story about the filming of this movie. So those guys are actually all ninjas. And when they brought Chuck Norris in to do the last scene, the ninjas found out that he was going to be on set. And they weren't actually allowed to be on set at the same time because they didn't
Oh, good for you.
You just so good for you yourself. On accident.
Good.
I like what you're doing with the gym over there. Really, I love the whole I'm not okay, you're not okay, but that's okay thing you got going. You can be fat as long as you're happy on the inside. It's great. It works. And they love you. Ooh, do they love you? You're their Fonzie, Pete. Hey.
Hey.
Right? But do you really think it's fair for them to put all that pressure on you? All the time? Looking to you to solve their every problem? I mean, come on. I know you. You know you. And I know you know that I know you. You're heading for a fall, Pete. Sooner or later, Average Joe's is gonna close. And when it does, they're gonna blame you. I don't know if you've ever seen $100,000, except maybe in the movies. But I assure you something gets lost in the translation.
In the translation.
It's the best.
Money. $100,000. Dodgeball game.
The best gag in the movie is this fucking money.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
Lost in the translation.
And you know, I had never seen that part, but I was wondering, like, okay, are they going to do a thing where they, you know, it's got to either be a full briefcase or it has to be something unimpressive. Like, is it like $1,000 bills or something? But it's just the fact that it's hundreds, and it's just this little stack. There's $100,000. That's what it really looks like in real life. So good, man. Like any of that shit, fucking great. And you know, nobody makes him bleed his own blood. Here's the thing about the whole Ben Stiller thing. Like, I wish I thought he was funnier. You know, I just don't. I mean, I think stuff that he says is funny.
Oh, by the way, there might be even a mailbag about this. Yeah, let me read this mailbag real quick before you go
We
into
don't
the
have to
story.
do that.
No. Wayne Bullitt writes, I was going back and listening to some old shows while listening to the Billy Madison podcast. The birth of Rich is on Tinder. And then I corrected him and said it wasn't Billy Madison. It was fucking Happy Gilmore.
I was saying, did we do Billy Madison?
No. Jaret started to tell a story about how Ben Stiller is a bit of an asshole in real life. The story got changed to something else because I was hammered that episode. I'm sure that's why.
That's weird.
And we never found out what chapped Jaret's ass about Ben Stiller. It's killing me, man. I have to know what happened.
So you're saying that I was trying to tell a story. You got hammered. And then I didn't get to finish the story?
It's weird.
That is so fucking weird that happened. We were doing this kids charity, like red carpet event in LA. And we were playing. Like we were, I think we were headlining it. And that might not be true. But we got to walk this red carpet. And we like pulled up in a limo or walking the red carpet or whatever, and I mean it was fucking cool. It was like the whole cast of SpongeBob were there, and like all of that '70s show were there.
They're cartoon characters.
Yeah, but all of the real people were there. So like I have a thing downstairs where Tom Kenny, who became a friend of mine, who does the voice of SpongeBob, and who was also on Mr. Show. If you ever got into Mr. Show, he's the Buddy Holly looking guy. That's the voice of SpongeBob. So we had this guy that worked for our record label who just didn't give a shit. In any situation we were in, he just wouldn't give a fuck, and he would just always make something happen. And so Ben Stiller fucking rides up on this motorcycle. And it's, I don't know. I mean, it was kind of cool. And at the same time, it was like, dude, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. You know, we're all on this red carpet, taking all. It was a whole thing. And he got off and he took his helmet off and he just wanted to be Ben Stiller and walk away. And they were all taking his picture and he stopped for a second here and he stopped for a second there. And so John McHugh, fucking jive guy who has done so much for my career, just runs up and he goes, Ben, let me get a picture of you with the guys from Bowling for Soup. And he could not have been more put out. Like, I mean, you would have literally thought, I mean, the only person that's been more put out to take a photo with us, it's tied actually. Craig Kilborn and Billy Gibbons. Those are the two
from ZZ Top.
Those two are tied for like the people who are just fuck. I can't believe I'm having to do this. And so Ben Stiller said, and the photo's out there. You can find it. It's not like it. I mean, it exists.
Aren't you Peter LaFleur?
Lance Armstrong.
That's me. But I'm a big fan of yours.
Really?
Yeah, I've been watching the Dodgeball tournament on the Ocho. ESPN 8. I just can't get enough of it. But good luck in the tournament. I'm really pulling for you against those jerks from Globo Gym. I think you better hurry up or you're going to be late.
Actually, I decided to quit. Lance.
Quit? You know, once I was thinking about quitting when I was diagnosed with brain, lung, and testicular cancer all at the same time. But with the love and support of my friends and family, I got back on the bike and I won the Tour de France 5 times in a row. But I'm sure you have a good reason to quit. So what are you dying from that's keeping you from the finals?
Right now feels a little bit like shame.
This scene did not age well.
No, it didn't. And why is that, Rich?
Because he didn't win the Tour de France because he showed determination. He won because he fucking jacked up on steroids.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was doping. He did win, though.
On steroids.
Not officially, though. They stripped him.
Yeah, they stripped him of all of it, right? Yeah, I mean, he's the downfall of the U.S. Postal Service.
Think of how much BS he's talking right now.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was a sarcastic line that he was saying anyway. Like, I had head and...
At the time, how more perfect could it be? But now, looking back on it after he was stripped of everything because he was doping...
Yeah.
It didn't hold up well.
There is a Howard Stern interview of him. If you have Sirius Satellite Radio and you can go back and listen to it on demand, go do it. he basically admits that he is just a shitty person. And, I mean, it's pretty fucking crazy. I mean,
shitty people don't admit that they're shitty.
He didn't... You know what is funny about that? Is I actually think the opposite. I think terrible people talk about how good they are all the time. In other words, I think the shittiest people that have ever been in my life talk about how great they are and how good of people they are all the time. I'm a great person.
That's what I just said.
This. Maybe.
I said shitty people don't say they're shitty.
Shitty people don't say they're shitty.
And you said terrible people say they're great.
You're saying the same thing.
Yeah, we're
saying
that's
the same thing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. Okay.
But great people aren't going to say they're shitty.
Possibly.
Anyway.
I'm just fucking around. Sorry.
I started it. It's fine.
I know. It's his fault.
I don't remember what my point was, but I'm sure it was great.
Shitty. Sorry. Are you trying to clip right now?
Here are your winnings, Mr. LaFleur. Congratulations.
Right on time. I appreciate it. Thank you, boys.
What is that? Who is that? What winnings? What is that?
Gosh, I totally forgot to tell you. I took the $100,000 bribe that you gave me last night. I put it on us to win. We were going off at 50 to 1. Anyone? Top of your head? What's 50 times $100,000?
$50,000?
$5 million. Peter, are you kidding me?
Holy cow! Stick it in your ear, LaFleur. I wouldn't sell you your gym back for all of King Midas's silver. The gym is mine. So you can take your band of yellow-bellied losers and just crawl out of here.
Well, you're right. Dwight, I can't make you sell Average Joe's back to me. So I guess I'll just take your advice and invest in something. Say, the controlling stake of Globo Gym.
That's preposterous. I'd never allow it.
Globo Gym is a publicly traded company. There is nothing you can do about it.
So I would control Globo Gym and everything that Globo Gym owns, which, as of last night, is Average Joe's.
Yes, sir. Rich.
In the back?
Rich, in the back. Go ahead.
I'm not sure this is how publicly trading shares works.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Because, A, why wouldn't White own a controlling amount of the shares, and he's definitely not obligated to sell them, right?
Correct.
Okay. And as a matter of fact, by him announcing that he's going to buy the shares, White could block the sale.
Yep.
This is stupid.
It is stupid.
Yeah.
So out of all of the movie, this is the stupid part.
This is not a done deal.
No.
No.
There's a guy with a blow-up penis.
And why wouldn't he just go invest that money into something else? Like, why would he want to invest the money in a company that he fucking hates?
He literally could take
there's
that money,
there's a prequel about
get another
his,
building, and could do another gym.
Family.
Thank you.
He could also make everybody's life that is in the photo of the movie,
right?
He could make their life really great forever.
Yeah, just give them a big chunk of money and then go off and do your own thing.
That's what I wouldn't do. You can't just give people money.
No.
You got to set them up. You know?
Set them up how?
Well, I don't know. You'd be like, hey, here's some, you have a trust.
Well, I feel like if you're saying
here's where you live. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Whatever.
7.
Yeah.
There's 7 people.
Uh-huh.
They all get a certain amount a month. Their rent is paid, all this, you know, yada, yada.
You get $50 a month for the rest of your life.
Yeah, $50 a month.
Probably would.
Half price Dave & Buster's on Wednesdays.
Exactly.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's all you get.
Unless you have AT&T, then you get free movies on Tuesdays.
Right, but that's a completely separate situation. So, Rich, you like this movie?
I love it. I think it's great.
You think this is a perfect movie?
Yeah, it's a perfect comedy.
Well, you just criticized it.
You said perfect movie, and you've torn it apart literally entirely.
I also said that Lost Boys was perfect.
Yeah.
I said Young Guns was
he's
perfect.
also said they were perfect women and given them an 8.
Yep. That's true.
Man. Hey, thanks for sharing the podcast. Wendy Croft, Angie Thorin, Ray Jimenez, Jacob Radford, Sean Umbeck, Tiddly-bop-bop, Boombeck, Tiddly-bop-bop, Jared Spear, still my favorite, Ryan Price, There she is.
Yay!
Chris Wakefield, Joey Bishop, Nigel Watson, Danny Riku, Lisa Fox. Hey, it's one of my publicists. Barry Ferguson, Lori McCaskill, Marin Alford. Ladies and gentlemen, a member of Not Your Girlfriends has shared the podcast.
That's correct.
Nice.
Mitch Bergeron, Not Your Girlfriends, and Chris Pulse.
I have an ocean crush on Danny Riku.
What's an ocean crush?
Yeah, what's an ocean
She
crush?
lives in England.
Let's check the email box. Email us at jaredgoestothemovies@gmail.com.
Bobby Johnson writes, "Don't worry, Rich. I thought the awesome comment was more to do with animals than my situation, but it did make me laugh when listening to the podcast." This is the guy that's had to have all the transplants. And I said, awesome. Thank you. Reading it out sounds odd, but it feels good to hear when you get a shout out. Just thought I'd give you guys a bit more information since Jared asked, and I'm from UK near Birmingham. The transplant situation is so long-winded, I've never had to think about it before. I thought it was just a matter of getting a matching blood type, but there needs to be the exact tissue type, blood type, and even red blood cell count. So the wait is pure luck. Could be weeks, could be years. In the meantime, I'm having to continue my weekly specialist appointments and medicines. Jared said if there was anything that you can do, and the answer is keep doing an awesome job with the podcast, keep doing the jokes, maybe not the political-based satire, Rich.
Roadhouse.
The UK has enough of that with Brexit and updates from your side across the pond. And then he went on and talked about Christmas, but we're already past Christmas.
So, guys, thank you so very much for tuning in to our first recorded podcast of 2018. I think Rich will listen back to this and probably not drink in 2018.
True.
Should be super exciting to see how this goes. But you know what? I hope you do, Rich. I hope you continue to have fun. I hope you stay on Tinder. I hope that one day...
I'll get off Tinder.
No, one day I really do. You're just a good fucker. I can tell. I know you're just good at fucking. And I wasn't expecting everybody to be listening to me.
No?
No.
No one?
Well, and everybody started laughing. And it made me laugh. So I just know you're really super good at fucking. And one day I think you're going to find somebody.
I definitely don't think that was the problem.
No, but I do. I think one day you're going to find.
You think it was the problem?
I think one day you're going to find somebody that fucks you as good as you do them.
God, I hope so.
Or at least somebody that appreciates his good fucking.
Right.
And then appreciate your good fucking. And then also just, can tell you to shut the fuck up every once in a while.
I appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
And I love you. Happy New Year, everybody. Will, thanks for staying up late tonight.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Silent Sean 316, you're the best ever. Casey, let's fucking make some scrambled eggs. I love you guys. We'll see you down the road.
We're out of eggs.
I like you more than a friend.
God damn it. See you down the road.
Evening ends as the curtains close. Pack up the van and gather the bros. Get the money that the band owed. Fuel the engine and tear up the road. I've met friends that I wish to keep. Gave up a floor so we could sleep. So hungover and we're underfed. I'd give the world for my own bed. Headlights on a highway, but we ain't going home. No into our workday, 'cause we're playing another show. Different city, different hotel, but the same old room. Headlights on a highway, but I won't be coming home soon. No, won't be coming home soon. Get up early and on we go. Load and sound check at 4. It's a lot of hurry up and wait. 7:30 before they open the gate. Headlights on a highway, but we ain't going home. Nowhere into our workday, 'cause we're playing another show. Different city, different hotel, but the same old room. Headlights on a highway, but we won't be coming home soon. Sun up to sundown, I've been riding for myself. It hurts sometimes, it's always on my mind. Seeing bands in places I wish I played myself. I know if I try, I could change my life, one song at a time. Headlights on a highway, but we ain't going home. No end to our workday, 'cause we're playing another show. Different city, different hotel, but the same old room. Headlights on a highway, but we won't be coming home soon. Headlights on a highway, but we ain't going home. No end to our workday, 'cause we're playing another show. Different city, different hotel, the same damn room. Headlights on a highway, but we won't be coming home soon. Won't be coming home soon. No, I won't be coming home soon.